Hello and welcome to another rd2l mini. We are again in the division number 3. This time it is elimination match, as far as I understand the bracket. Elimination match, best of 3 of Shmurda's team. Drafter is Snow against BlackOut, Joel's Goons. BlackOut is the drafter. We see a first ban Brewmaster. Most likely their offlane player on the side of Snow's team have a very strong offlane player that plays Brewmaster. Crystal Maiden getting banned out. Very strong hero at the moment with her magic resistance aura. And we'll see how the bans are going to continue. I do expect maybe some respect bans to come out. I know only 2 players out of these 10. No, I know a few, so I know a few players. So we'll see. And the next ban is going to be dipping into reserve time. Rubik ban. Rubik, overall, I feel like as a support, he can be really strong on these medium MMR range, because if you have a player that knows his way around that hero very well, you can do a lot, because people aren't really used to, oh, I used an important spell for the enemy to steal, so I should just use another spell. They're just like, oh, I used it. Doop, 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 doop. We'll see. Doom, another ban. Doom has been making a comeback into the meta. There we see a Magnus ban. Magnus shenanigans with the Agnum Scepter. Oh, don't we all love it? Isn't it funny to take a fight outside the enemy base and then getting skewered into into the fountain? Well, not even the enemy base. You could be at your base and you can get skewered into the enemy's fountain. Dota, the game we all love.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see what's going to be the last bane of this early ban phase here. So far it has been Magnus mostly being played as mid. It has been 2 offlaners and 2 supports. And Ursa. Ursa is a hero very, very strong, as we saw in, if you've watched my previous video, in the hands of Cho mains. Venomancer has been banned out in the Division 3 in the other game as well, except for one game where it was first picked as well. So Venomancer first pick seems to be very popular at the moment. That hero, the regen negate is pretty big. It's like a new mechanic that I feel like people don't really know how to gauge yet. I at least don't really know, and I just hear it. It's pretty good. Sand King opener. I like Sand King. It's a good offlaner. You have solid stuns. Maybe something like Alina you compared with. Maybe Zeus. Vengeful Spirit. Also a good stun. Hard stun into another stun. Always good. It's most likely going to be Sand King 3 and Vengeful Spirit 5. Venge, a very strong support at the moment. Her aura got changed a bit to give her additional attack range. And her Agnum Scepter got updated that it gives fear. And on level 25, she can use her spells as when she's dead. That can be quite a big deal. If she can have some stats on herself, like at level 25 you have stats. You can just, like, you died, but you're pretty much still there. 100%.
Dire team back.
There we have the Lina. Lina 4 being picked up. Venomancer most likely gonna be a 3. So it's Lina, Venomancer together. I don't know how strong that is. If you land a Venomous Scale, you can maybe set up for an LSA. Other than that, the Lina has to be quite sufficient at it herself. And we'll see. It's Lone Druid has been getting banned. The Lone Druid, the hero that has been making a comeback in this new meta. Jungle items. You have 12 item slots. Plus 8 backpack. Does the bear have backpack? Yes, he does. So it's 8 backpack, a total of 20 slots for the hero as well as the bear. We'll see what's going to be the next ban. So it's a Faceless Void ban. I would have liked to see Radiant maybe ban something like Juggernaut. They still have a ban, of course. Juggernaut does really well against Sand King. Lifestealer does pretty well. Somebody with range, maybe Drow. Drow is not too bad. Meanwhile, for the Slark ban, I don't really know. Like there are other heroes that are better at dealing with Venomancer, I feel like, than Slark. Like heroes like Weaver. Weaver is really strong, I feel like, against Venomancer because the slow doesn't affect him in Shukuchi. It's unslowable. There's a Bloodseeker ban because they want to pick Weaver. Am I a god or not? I'm not. I'm not. Just no. Weaver, that's a really good pick, I feel like. Like, Lina has a hard time hitting her stun on Weaver. Venomancer's slow doesn't affect him, like he can just Shukuchi away and use his taunt, and you're like, fuck this bullshit, I'm out. So how is Dire going to respond to this? They're most likely going to pick up here their other support. Or if they want to, they can pick their safe lane core as well. Something that's good against Weaver. Maybe Lycan. Since Lycan's getting countered by Bloodseeker, but Bloodseeker had to be banned out in order to pick up Weaver. Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi, good position 5, a thick boy. He is going to stun the Weaver, and all good, all good. Just gonna check something real quick if my video is all good. Yes, it is. Apologies. Oh, has there been a pause?
10 seconds.
Oh no, there was no pause. For some reason, though, these heroes froze.
5 seconds remaining.
The bottom heroes still have their animations. It's very funny. We'll see. So for the Radiant, they're gonna pick up their support here, and then they leave their mid for last. So maybe something that pairs well with Sand King. There's still Leshrac, a strong combo. Zeus can actually be really strong as a support here with the Sand King together. What are other good heroes with Sand King? Maybe a Slardar 4. Burrow Strike into a Slytherin Crush. They are using quite a bit of their reserve time here, thinking about this last pick. Maybe an Oracle for some save for the Weaver. Like, it's not really a good fit together with Sand King though, but can't have everything. I mean, you could do like Borrow Strike and then he charges his Fortune's End. It's a bit whatever. I feel like it would be pretty good against the magic damage from Venomancer and Lina. They go for Jakiro. Jakiro, I mean, is there ever a bad game for a Jakiro support? And they were just waiting for the arrival of the twin-headed dragon, and now they're moving again. They were in awe of seeing the dragon come. And it is gonna be Drow Ranger. Yeah, something with range. I like that. Something with range against the Sand King. Also, the silence really good against Weaver. If he gets caught out by that. We'll see. Now they both still need a mid laner unless it's Drow mid. And then Dire needs a safe laner.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Arc Warden ban. Interesting. Maybe the Dire mid laner plays Arc Warden a lot. I don't know. So What's gonna be the last ban here?
10 seconds remaining.
What does Radiant want? They want some more tower push, maybe? No, they have Jakiro. Jakiro, Weaver, actually really good at taking down towers. Not exceptionally, but they're okay. For a mid laner, maybe Ember Spirit. It's again against the silence of Drow Ranger. It's maybe a bit. Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit. Be another one. Sniper. Outrange the Drow Ranger. I mean, so far they don't really have any way to get on top of the Sniper. There's a Gyrocopter ban. We'll see what they're gonna pick up last here. So they ban out Gyrocopter. They can't go OD because then the enemy would just pick up Pugna and they like Dire would just straight out lose. If they go Pugna, I feel like that's very dangerous against Weaver. Can't Weaver just Shikuchi on top of you and kill you? What's gonna be the last pick here for the side of Dire? Most likely a ranged hero. Actually, strike that. It's no precision aura anymore. Oh, it's not about this precision aura anymore. We'll see how the new Drow Ranger does here with the multi-shot. Ten seconds left. What is it gonna be for Joel's Goons? Necrophos. Aren't you just gonna get like Pugnard? Like, or Zeus? I don't know. Like, I remember I picked up with my team once Necrophos as like the last pick before the enemy still had a pick, and they just picked Pugnard. Now Necrophos players said, yeah, I can play this game, and we lost that game. Zeus. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So it's a Zeus mid. Yeah. Zeus mid. Zeus mid played by Snow. I like this Radiance draft. Radiance draft looks really good. I don't really know how they're gonna catch out the Weaver. Zeus is it's gonna be a problem for the Necrophos. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and we will be heading into the game in about 10 seconds or so. So overall, I feel like in terms of drafts, I would say it's a win for Radiant. But we all know it depends on how you play it. Drow Ranger certainly can get to a point where she literally kills everybody with multi-shot. Lina can be very scary. There aren't too many setups for her. Again, like Venomancer against Weaver is pretty hard to play, I would say. And we'll be heading into the game right about now. There we see. Oh, gold tier Sand King. That's actually pretty scary. Sand King is a really strong hero right now. I mean, it has been in the last patch as well as this patch, I feel like. Oh, but also gold tier Drow. So, but Drow just got changed, so I don't know how much that says. Unless you've gotten gold tier with that just now. So, we have on the side of Radiant, it is Gotney on the Weaver, Whiskey Strike on the Vengeful Spirit, we have some alt chatting as well. We have Snow on the Zeus going mid. And then Shmurda going position for Jakiro. And last but not least on the Radiant side, Milliard on the Sand King. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, it is Lemon on the Drow Ranger. BlackOut on the Necrophos. And it is to be an aggressive tri-lane with US Danny on the Lina. Nutty Pizza on the Venomancer. And Joel Warlord on the Ogre Magi. Where does he have his given Tango from? Oh, from US Danny. Why did you give a Tango to him? Oh, he also... Wait. Now you gave 2 Tangos to him. Why? Confused. Breathe it in. Is there gonna be a fight for the runes? The Ranger did level up Frost Arrows. There's the Sandstorm, and it is a 2 for 2 bounty runes. So everybody just getting a little bit richer. And Weaver is just gonna Shikuchi. It's gonna TP to the tower. Found out it is a tri-lane. Tri-lane against the Weaver. Did they bring sentries? It's the question here. They brought 1 sentry. Okay. There's a sentry to counter sentry though. LSA not quite hitting there from US Danny. And we are on the way now. Top, they do have... they changed the lane setup now. It is Ogre Magi coming top to help out the Drow Ranger. And this is going to make this lane here much easier for Weaver, I feel like. Do they have a sentry up here? No, they don't. So you don't have a sentry for the Sand King lane. There is actually double invisibility on this Radiant lineup, so those poor supports on the Dire side. Whiskey Strike went Vengeance Aura level 1. Okay. You normally see Stun or Wave of Terror just because, like, you can't use your mana. Like, you have mana regen, but you can't use it. Oh, nice dodge of the LSA. There's the Wave of Terror now, and they are trying to go onto this Lina. And Gartner just gonna put in somewhere. Are they gonna find a kill here? And the last hit, and first blood for Gartner on the Weaver. Having a fantastic start, getting the deny on the range creep. Well played there. Mid lane so far has been going like both people just last hitting. But I feel like in a few levels Zeus could have kill potential onto this Necrophos. Like Ghost Shroud is not gonna save you at all. Ogre still level 1. There is level 2 available on this Sand King. And they are trying to pull here. Yes, they are. And 1 creep didn't, so... Gartney has to make the choice. Do you want this creep or this creep? Not getting the last hit there. Unfortunate. There's a Liquid Fire onto the Ogre. Ogre just gonna bloodlusting himself to run away. And Ogre... He is out of mana. Is he gonna try to deny himself? I feel like that's a waste. I don't... Oh no, he's gonna put down a ward here. Never mind what I said. Like, you have a thick butt. No, he is gonna try to deny himself. Oh. So, he decided he didn't want to live anymore. Unfortunate. So far, in terms of last hits, Drow pulling ahead of the Weaver. But the Weaver is gonna have a pretty strong phase coming up with levels, I feel like. Drow Ranger is using the multi-shot to harass here. I haven't really seen the new Drow yet, so I don't really know how it... They slow as well, I didn't know that. In terms of levels, Zeus tiny bit ahead. He still gets his creep wave here. And there is a DD for the Necrophos awaiting.
Secondary infection.
Is there gonna be any kill potential now with the DD? Snow is pretty low. He's hoping to get the bottle here. Yeah, he's gonna get the bottle and it's gonna let it ship out to him. There's still no sentry here. Sentry got dewarded by the Chikiro. Or with the help of the Chikiro. And we are approaching the 5-minute rune. Another kill onto the Lina. Gotten it. 2 kills to his names now. And it is 3 bounty runes for the Radiant. Radiant 1k ahead at 5 minutes. And there's a stun onto the Weaver, into the box. And Weaver is looking pretty low, but no follow-up there. But he only has Tango Region, and Lina also taking a lot of harass damage there. Oh, there is another sentry here. They see the Sand King. Sand King has to be careful here. He is getting very slowed, and he might just die here. Oh, actually, Boros Strike. Ooh, not quite enough. This sentry. Oh, he didn't really see this. He could have just... And they are also trying to go for this Chikiro here. Chikiro is dead. The slow from the multi-shot as well as the frost arrows too much. Well played there by Lemon. He says the enemy position 1 is getting kills. I want kills too. And Zeus ult to finish off the the ogre, not the drow. Drow had too much HP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Stun onto the Lina and Chukuchi through, and LSA not gonna hit onto both, so Lina going down once again. And they are also gonna go onto this Venomancer, stun again, and Chukuchi. Double kill, 4 kills for this Weaver, 4, 0 and 0. Who needs last hits if you have kills? I mean, indirectly last hits are also kills. Now, the Necrophos is pulling ahead in terms of last hits quite a bit. Surprised to see that. It is a 2k lead at the moment for the Radiant. Weaver has the 2 Wraith Bands now. It's gonna go into a Maelstrom.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And the Venomancer, he is not having too much at the moment. Gonna go into a Spirit Vessel. Oh, Chikiro might go down here. Nice stun there by Sand King to try to save his Chikiro, but it wasn't enough. Level 6 is now online for the Drow Ranger. They are putting down a sentry here. Oh, US Danny got the Observer ward, but Risky Strike got the Sentry ward. Unfortunate. And there is a Gale onto this Weaver. Weaver has time-lapse. He is not scared of anything. But he doesn't want to go in right now. Illusion Rune picked up by the Zeus. Drow Ranger seems to be farming the jungle now as well with her new AoE multi-shot. There's a stun onto the Drow into an ice path, Is this gonna be enough with the Zeus ult? It sure looks like it, and Drow is going down. Overestimating her own survivability. It's a maxed out Sandstorm with Burrow Strike with the Zeus ult. Meanwhile, bottom, Weaver just continues to farm. Weaver overtaken. Ooh! Courier not going to go down here. No second hit. Weaver has a Javelin now, so the Javelin procs are going to hurt. There's a rotation by the Drow Ranger. Are they gonna be able... They don't have pointing gust though. Yes, stun onto the Drow Ranger. She just used her multi-shot. Another stun onto the Weaver. Weaver is gonna just kill the Venomancer. And dodge the stun. 4 hero bugs here. And the LSA is gonna clips the Weaver, so in the end, worth it. Gotney not wanting to use the timelapse there with all that damage over time. They did get the Venomancer kill, and it was a 4-man rotation. They get the shrine though, and it is a 2-for-2 bounty rune exchange.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Gotney getting close to his Maelstrom. Zeus has the bottle, is gonna go for a 1 next against the spam of Necrophos. Necrophos wants to go for a pipe against all that magic damage that Zeus is providing. There is a veil picked up. Wait, who found it? It doesn't say who found it. Weird. There is veil and stun onto the Venomancer, and Venomancer is just going to die here. Veil is gonna enhance so much of the damage of this Radiant team. Zeus, Jakiro, they are trying to go in. They are getting the Drow Ranger. They are losing the Vengeful Spirit, but well worth it. Weaver is level 8. We are 11 minutes in, and we see top of net worth Weaver, only followed by his own team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Nutty Pizza is gonna resume himself to jungling. BlackOut has come down here to push this bottom tier 1. Or is he gonna TP out? He is going to TP out. He is level 11, 1 level higher than the Zeus. Elixir has been picked up by the Sand King. Who got the Ironwood tree recipe? I didn't see. Didn't say a name. Oh, it is on the Weaver. Weaver using those stats. Very, very good. Very, very good item on him. And it's a GG tree. What can you say against it? They are trying to rotate Necrophos up top. Royal Jelly found by the Venomancer. Something to share. Actually really good to share with Necrophos, I believe. He is going to share it with Necrophos, exactly. And Radiant did pick up the bottom outpost as well, so Dire should make an effort to get the top one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion rune again picked up by the Zeus. How are we in terms of levels? The offlane Nutty Pizza being lowest level in the game.
Is under attack.
Meanwhile, the only one having a good game is Necrophos at the moment on the Dire side. He sees Sand King here. Sand King stealing his stacks. Oh, he is going to stun and use Epicenter into the Ice Path. Is it gonna be enough though? There it is, the Ghost Shroud using the wand, and he just got a Hood of Defiance, another Burrow Strike, and it is enough. They get the kill onto the Necrophos. Another beautiful Ice Path, and they are standing in the Macropyre. They're taking so much damage. All of that team is like down to 10% HP. But what a takedown from the Sand King together with the Jakiro. We see 2000 damage by the Jakiro just with that Macropire. And Zeus got the assist. 2-0 and 6. Meanwhile, Gottny got his Maelstrom. He is just like living the dream. Ethelens has been picked up by Zeus. And they are TPing in onto this outpost here. Stun onto the Ogre. And swap on the Drow. There is a Poison Nova, but is it gonna be enough damage? No, they brought in all their cores. And they get a triple kill for the Weaver. Drow. Everybody going down. Drow, Venomancer, Lina, as well as Ogre. And they don't even get the outpost for the 15-minute experience. BlackOut trying to make it in time, but it won't be. He's just gonna have to... Actually? No, it won't be in time. It will be like 5 seconds too late.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Sanking is coming bottom now. Is he gonna get the bounty rune? It is 3 bounty runes so far for the Radiant. Stun onto the Sanking. Is Sanking gonna get out of here? Burrow Strike. And they do have Drow here. And a Sentry Ward. And there's the ultimate from the Necrophos. And that is gonna be a deleted Sanking. Sanking out of the game for 1 minute.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They can still pick up this bounty rune. In terms of net worth, we see it is steady towards the Radiant side. And in terms of experience, they did get a huge swing with that last team fight. Also, Weaver has the experience talent. He is level 13. He has Boots of Travels picked up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Coin for me.
Meanwhile, Zeus making his way towards an Aghanims. And they are taking this tier 1 mid. Tier 1 bottom fell for that, but it's a good trade. Vambrace recipe found for the Drow Ranger. That could actually be really good. Yeah, 2 Wraith Bands. It's so slot efficient. Now you can use your Band of Elven Skin onto your slot. Unless you already finished another item. Oh, I missed a kill. Gottne he is all over the place. Boots of Travels. Level 15 now. 16 minutes in. And this is not a mid Weaver. This was a safe lane Weaver. And he is top of net worth, 8.3k. He also has an Ironwood 3 plus 7 all attributes. He is going for a Orchid into Bloodthorn next. Very interesting build against the... Very good, very good against this Necrophos. Just Orchid him and you take away so much of his survivability. And there, he's taking back the outpost. And outpost is blue now. Vambrace recipe has been found by Sand King. Could be given to Weaver for a free upgrade. And he does? No, there's still... There is a Blink Dagger now on the Sand King. Now there's the Vambrace for the Weaver. How? Oh, he actually lost net worth because of that. GG Branch. And there is the box. And beautiful 3 heroes done with the epicenter. Venomancer dead. Drow dead. And triple kill for the Weaver. And that's a team wipe. Radiant was ready for them to defend this tower. And they just deleted them. Beautiful initiation by Millard on the Sand King. And then it was just a sweet cleanup with the Weaver. Weaver level 17. It is 23 to 8. 10k net worth lead. They are getting this tower here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Gardner just farming all the jungle for himself. He is level 18. The enemy's Drow Ranger is level 10. He has his level 3 ultimate, while the other position 1 doesn't have her position level 2 ultimate yet. Ooh, it's a rough game so far for the side of Dire. But this Drow Ranger, if they can defend her, she is going for a Hurricane Pike now. Next, she is going to need this defensive item. And Godney, he is going on to this Lina. And is Lina going to die here? Yes. The last hit with the Shikuchi. Godlike Weaver, 14, 1 and 3. 14, 1 and 3. This Zeus is 4, 0 and 10. He's also closing in on his Aghanims. Only 1,000 more gold. Weaver pushing out mid, doesn't want to give up any gold for free. Meanwhile, the Drow Ranger, she has finished the Dragonlance. Necrophos finished the pipe of insight, has a Nether Shawl. That's gonna negate a lot of this Zeus damage, but your team is lacking damage. Well, at the same time, they did get just blown up in that previous fight. Ogre. He is just an ogre. He's a fat body. Did they get this? Yes, so it was again only experience for the Radiant, as well as 3 bounty runes so far. Are they gonna get the 4th as well? 11k lead now. Weaver is level 20 at 20 minutes in. It is getting when one hero is double the level of 2 of the enemy heroes. Ooh. Naughty Pizza, he has finished his Spirit Vessel now. Spirit Vessel, I think you need a Force Staff. You need like some mobility or something. Or some save for yourself or your Keen Optic, as well as Ether Lens on the Lina. That is giving a lot of range. Like that's a pretty big range on Light Strike Array. Dragon Slave even further. And they are killing these wards here. These plague wards. Only 100 gold away from the Zeus Aghanims. TP from the Sand King. And they do try to save that Jakiro, or who is here caged in with me. Jakiro is gonna turn around, put on one more dual breath. And that's a dominating spree for the Jakiro. 4, 2 and 7. The supports were thinking of making a play. Meanwhile, your cores are getting deleted by this Weaver. Weaver just gonna Shikuchi out of here. And he still wants to make something happen here. He has an Orchid. Oh, he's gonna get the curry. No! No, don't do that! No, Godne. Ooh. Oh. Dire can't catch a break. Bought a Blink Dagger to be able to fight a bit more. And it's just getting destroyed by this Weaver on the courier. Gardner has his Orchid up once again, and he Orchided up on the... And the Zeus ultimate is online, and yeah, you out. Or actually, not yet. LSA, nice dodge there. And they aren't going to get it. I mean, Pipe and Nether Shawl, that's a lot of magic resistance. So, no kill there, but you sure asserted dominance. He is going to go for, what, Holy Locket? Oh, upgrading the magic wand. And just like being as slot efficient as possible. There's a swap, and the last hit from Godne. No, not Godne, the Zeus. Snow, unstoppable, 6, 0 and 12. Did they see this TP in here? Oh, Gust not going to hit here. And multi-shot. Maillard has a Blink Dagger, as well as Epicenter level 2. He is going to charge it. Did they see it with... They cancelled the Blink with the Plague Ward. Cancelled off the Blink with the Plague Ward. He was already in the animation to cast his Epicenter, so couldn't use his Blink. Unfortunate there. LSA is going to hit onto this Jakiro. Are they going to commit for this? LSA, as well as all ultimates, just thrown on this position for Jakiro. But now the rest of the team is here, and Venomancer just gets deleted. GG. Yeah, he has the Ironwood tree. Meanwhile, Weaver took your tier 2 top, while you lost your position 3. Whiskey Strike on the Vengeful has a flats now. There's a pipe on the Sand King, and it's going into Guardian Griefs next. We are 25 minutes in, 18,000 gold lead. Both outposts on the side are in control of Radiant, and they are trying to redeem that. Dire. And big. That's a good move. That's a good move. Get this outpost. Get some experience on your team. Are they going to TP in? No, not in time. Not in time. And they aren't even losing their tier 2 here, so that's good. Let's say it's about the only thing that's good right now for this Dire team. Gotne has a Holy Locket now. And found a Paladin Sword. Woo. Putting it in for his Ring of Aquila. And they are going on to the Sand King. Sand King is going to die here, but Zeus already finished off the Venomancer. Swap out to save his Weaver. Vengeful Spirit is going to pay with her life. So there are signs of life here for the Dire side. They took a fight with 18k down, and they are winning. Oh, Mango Tree is hidden in the Roche Pit. Oh, and is going to get cut down with the Hurricane Pike. Gotne is like, hey, where are my mangoes? My mangoes. Mjolnir getting picked up soon by Weaver. Enchanted Quiver found by the Drow Ranger. It's very fitting to her. Or found. Did you not pick it up yet? Oh, there it is. That's actually really good. For Drow Ranger. Additional attack range. Oh, it's nice. And the game is slowing down a bit. Ooh. Hey, you don't really care about that attack speed as Ogre. 13 armor. Giving yourself to 25. Or you could give it to Necrophos. Yeah, he does. He does give it to Necrophos. Necrophos has now 20 armor. Zeus is here. Oh, and Weaver is level 25. Nice double stun by the Sand King. And they are trying to burst down this Necro, and they do get him in the end. Beyond godlike for the Weaver. Weaver is level 25. We are 27 minutes into this game. Gotne absolutely rocking on this hero. And they are taking this Roshan. Are they going to give it to Zeus or to Weaver is the question here. They give it to Weaver. He is putting his Vambrace into his backpack. He can still get bursted down, but he also has a Mjolnir now. He is dealing so much damage. And he is not scared to stand up front. He has an Aegis.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It's gonna be difficult to follow him with how fast he is moving. Taking away the Dire's Ancient stack. Not nice. Not nice. Necrophos has his Blink Dagger now, fortunately, as well as the Cracky. And he is going for a BKB next. I like that choice, yo. Titan Sliver. Titan Sliver found by the Weaver, as if it wasn't dire enough for Dire. Ooh. 19k lead. Ooh, this graph. Oh. They are finding the Drow Ranger, and she's dead. Weaver too fast around the map, like, and they find her with the Sand King stun. Sand King getting close to his Guardian Griefs. Zeus going straight Refresher Orb. He wants 2 ultimates, 2 Nimbai. And they are using the glyph. Weaver is just like, whatever, bruh. Whatever. They are starting to put down Plague Wards. That's annoying. Ooh, they did get this outpost here. So both outposts are in control of the Dire. That's heads up player, but Weaver is going to make short work of that. He's like, hey, guys, that's not how this works. And he still has his Boots of Travel available, so he can still fight. He is actually going to go to this one here. Ooh, they are TPing in here. They are setting up a trap. But Necrophos has been found into a stun, and the silence is there from the Orchid, and Necrophos is dead. Not sure if you still want to be here. They did silence the Drow Ranger did silence them, but Weaver, he has an Aegis and he used his time lapse. He's at full health. This is a team wipe for the Dire. Yule's Scepter to prolong the inevitable. And this only buyback on the supports. Radiant is just gonna walk down bottom. Godness still has Aegis. He only used his time lapse in his previous fight. And he is pushing in 2 lanes at once. He is saying, we wanna end this now. So Dire has one more fight. They didn't really get to fight with the Necrophos. Necrophos got caught out from the Weaver with the Orchid. Orchid, what a heads up choice there. Identifying the weakness of Necrophos. And they are getting 2 lanes of Rags here, it looks like. Is there gonna be any fight for the second lane here? There is still a Nimbus available, so even though Zeus is a little bit back, he can participate in this fight with that. He finished his Refresher Orb. Refresher Orb on Zeus. Solar Crest on the Vengeful Spirit. Guardian Greaves on the Sand King. Meanwhile, the Ogre, he has an Orb of Venom and a Magic Wand. US Danny has an Aether Lens, trying to go for an Aghanim Scepter. Drow Ranger trying to finish her BKB. They are taking away the shrines, both at the same time. Not even scared that they're gonna be defended. They know. They're just breaking the spirits. They know this. Again, this is elimination match. If you break the enemy's spirit here, oh, and they just GG out. They're like, that's enough. That's enough. GG called by BlackOut. And 31 minutes, 55 seconds, but it was, not gonna lie, this was kinda a stomp. Dire had one good team fight. We'll see how game number 2 is going to go.